Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everyone. Greetings, I'm Amiga Widya Setyaningrum and this is my text analysis and style integration for grammar and style midterm test. This presentation will show the analysis result of a persuasive text and an objective text. Both texts are sourced from one original text that was an abstract of a news article from the Jakarta Post April 2005 edition titled Government Says Aceh Funds Used in Context of Emergency that was written by Amiga Widya Setyaningrum and rewritten in persuasive form by Muhammad Abdel Fahrani. This is the text that was analyzed. There are some underlined words to mark the differences of the style that was present here. The content is all the same, it's consistent, except for some differences in the grammar and style choices. The first one is sentence variation and voice. The persuasive version uses mostly simple and compound sentences, which makes the message feel direct and conversational. It relies heavily on active voice. For example, the BPK reported more than 40 trillion rupiah was distributed. Vice President Yusuf Kala said the government did the right thing. This active structure foregrounds actors and their actions, creating a sense of immediacy and engagement. Agentless passive structures are rare because the persuasive style prefers clarity about who is responsible. The objective text features more complex and compound complex sentences, which are typical of academic and report style writing. It frequently uses passive voice and especially agentless passives to emphasize events rather than actors. For example, concerns were raised regarding the difficulty of conducting audits. Issues of poor coordination were identified. These constructions remove the agent, which creates neutrality and avoids attributing blame. Emphasis strategies. The persuasive text uses emphasis by word choice and sequencing. By placing reassurance towards the end, government officials promise greater transparency. It creates a concluding positive impression. It also uses additive connectors like because and making, which creates causal emphasis and guide the reader towards a specific viewpoint. The objective version as emphasize to formal lexical choices such as recorded, implemented, and announced that highlight institutional processes instead of opinion. It uses parallel structure when listing action when it was under mark the text that said improve transparency, enhance supervision, and strengthen accountability, giving the ending of a sense of systemic organization. No cleft or inverted structures appear, which aligns with a straightforward reporting style. Now, the register tone and formality. In the persuasive text, the register is informal to semi-formal. The tone is engaging, emotive, and conversational. The formality is lower. It uses accessible vocabulary and direct phrasing. The style resembles a social commentary, aiming to make readers feel involved or concerned. The objective text has the register of academic report or news summary. The tone is neutral, impersonal, and detached. Formality is high, it avoids emotional terms and simplifies agency. The tone matches institutional writing, where accuracy and neutrality are prioritized. The persuasive versus objective style comparison. The persuasive style uses plain diction, active voice, and emotional cues to shape readers' interpretations by clearly naming actors and stressing urgency and reassurance. It guides the audience towards a preferred stance. This makes it suitable for general readers, advocacy context, or opinion driven communication. The objective style adopts passive structure, complex sentences, and neutral vocabulary to remove personal influence, even or foregrounded rather than actors. This reduce the bias and focusing on the factual clarity. This style is appropriate for academic, governmental, and internship settings where analysis must remain impartial. Now, in the conclusion, how do sentence variation, emphasis, and register integrate to shape style? Sentence variation, emphasis strategies, and register works together to create a text overall style by shaping how information is delivered and how readers respond to it. Active or passive structures influence whether actors or events takes center stage, emphasis techniques guide readers towards key ideas, and register determines the level of formality and distance. When combined, these elements produce either a persuasive style that engages emotions and direct opinion, or an objective style that maintains neutrality and prioritizes clarity. Thank you for listening. This is the references of the analysis discussion. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.